It's Block Lounge Entertainment, and the time is right with T-Pre.
Hey loungers, I hope everybody is doing as great as I have been. I have been doing really, really well. I did want to do a quick check-in with you guys just to let you guys know what I've been doing, and also give you guys some updates on some things that are coming out in the near future. There are a couple of you who are aware of some things I've been doing, but I'm going to announce that today. I'm not going to give you guys where, but I am going to announce some of that today. And let's go ahead and get right into that. Before I do, I'm going to play a quick timer for you guys so you guys can sit back and relax. This is not going to be a very long show, but it's going to be just something that, just giving you guys some updates on me. All right, quick 2-minute timer, guys. So I hope everybody is doing great. Shout out to all of you for coming in the building. Glorianne Murray, one of my favorite loungers. I appreciate you being in. Also, Money to Burn, I appreciate you coming in as well. Shout out to you and everyone else in the building as well. Divine 7, what you're going to do about it, make a change. And for all of you who are in the clouds, I appreciate you guys, and also all of you who will catch the replay. So this is where I have been. Okay, guys, I have been doing quite a bit in behind the scenes. I've told you guys about these things over the past couple of months. Both myself and Breaking the Culture have talked about a lot of these things over the past couple of months, but I have done some shifting and I have done some different things. And I'm going to tell you guys about it because you guys will see some of those things roll out in the next few months. Particularly people who are in this sector. Okay. Now, what I want to say is it's very difficult to create a successful channel outside of this sector and have people from this sector following you. Okay. I don't know why that is. I don't even think it's just this sector. I think it's any kind of negative space or has been created as a negative space. YouTube will kind of mess with the algorithm with that channel. So once your channel is kind of caught up in a certain algorithm, anybody who is either coming to that channel, watching that channel, or watching like channels within that sector are going to always be attracted to this channel. Okay, so say for instance, I decided I wanted to do like I said I wanted to do, which is true crime. Okay. If I wanted to do that and not do all the beef and the fuckery and all that shit, it's kind of difficult to keep your channel in one algorithm if you're doing a whole bunch of different shit. Okay. So I have learned that. That's one thing I have definitely learned about YouTube, is that you can't have a bunch of stuff going on at one time in one channel. If you got fuckery over here, you can have fuckery. If you have tea, you can have tea. If you're going to have, church, you're going to have church. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't have it all and then expect, the algorithm to know what to do with your channel. Okay. So I've decided to start a new channel, and I did. I successfully started a new channel. The channel is doing very well, but I cannot tell you guys about the channel just yet, okay? And the reason why is because you can't even have, like, if you, like, say, for instance, and I'm not saying that I don't want you guys there, but say, for instance, like, Make a Change, right? He comes over and goes to that new channel, and he subscribes to that channel. Then everybody else who either goes to the content that Make a Change watches or whatever the case may be, is they're going to get that recommendation for that channel as well. Okay. And that is exactly what killed A Shout Into the Void. Literally. Okay. So in me telling you guys about it and putting it out there, and all the people that tried to, and I'm not saying that this is the only reason, but this is part of it. Okay. For all the people who went and thumbed down everything and went and recommended this and that and everything for A Shout to the Void, it literally killed the algorithm for that. Where in trying to put that out there and get, other audiences to view this podcast. You understand what I'm saying? So I learned from that. I definitely did. I'm not saying that everybody's a hater and all that stuff, but if you honestly want to get away from the negativity and get away from the F shit that goes on here in this sector, you would have to start fresh. And you can't really tell the people who are subscribed to the old channel about it. And that's unfortunate until it gets off its feet and it really gets, out there in the algorithm, and then you could start announcing it. So someday soon, you guys will see some double filming where I'll be on one channel, I'll be on that channel over there, and then I will be live here. Okay. And then I will start intertwining the two channels together. Okay. So you will see much, much less content here on Black Lounge. I will still be doing content for my members. Okay. So that will go on. As far as the members are concerned, I have a special way to get you guys over to the other channel. So you guys will be included in that as well. But again, it's the screen names that are kind of causing the problem with the algorithm. Some of you have other screen names that you will be able to use to sign up or to become, a lounger, or to be not a lounger, but to go over to there. Okay. But if you have that, then that's something different. But if you don't, and you still got this same name here, that, like I said, it kind of messes with the algorithm. And not only does it bring you and the great folks that come over and watch, but it brings the trolls too. Okay. And then the trolling starts, and then you've got this going on, and then you got that, and then it's mixing. And I don't want that. I really don't want that. I want to get away from this shit. I really do. I don't want nothing to do with this stuff anymore. I don't want to be fighting, fussing, arguing, going back and forth with derelicts and shit. Like, I don't have time for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I really honestly don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for it. I don't have the energy for it. I'm too old for it. And y'all are too old for it too. You know what I'm saying? And you can kind of see it because I've been watching and I've been seeing a lot of different people kind of doing things a different way and not trying to keep remaining in the same fuck shit and the same effery over and over and over again, just arguing back and forth with the same 15 people over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just irrelevant at this point, especially when you get out there and you realize that there's so much more going on than just this little sector, So I recommend that for anybody Just go ahead and start a new shit. Start a new channel. You don't even have to tell anybody about it or anything, until you're actually getting to the point where you really want to be at, and then you can start telling other people. You can start bringing new people on. Um, but shout out to those of you who are aware of that and do know about it. And I know that there is a few of you who have done the same things. And I've gotten that advice in the past, and it works. It definitely works. I'm still going live. I'm still coming on screen and all that stuff. It's still my voice. I haven't put no new voice on there or anything like that. It's just a different channel, and it's not in this sector, and it's doing great. And I don't want to mix the bullshit. It's not because I'm hiding anything. It's funny because I've actually told a lot of them about some of the stuff that goes on in this sector. But I just don't want to take the same fuckery with me next year. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't want to be doing the same things and having the same high school arguments with people, over stupid YouTube beefs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not making no money for nobody, for real. So, but anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that. And again, I have not forgotten about you guys, but this channel is going to be strictly for members only. It's only going to be like members content. I really don't have, like, I'm taking my true crime over to the other channels. So even the video that I'm going to be doing on the Atlanta child murders, that's not going to be on this channel. It's going to be on the other channel. That's the reason why I haven't dropped the first episode here, is because of that. So that's unfortunate, but that, again, that is, I think, the best decision to make, because like I said, I just don't want to keep doing this anymore. Like, it's not going anywhere. And unfortunately, it used to be fun, this sector used to be really fun to come around, everybody hang around, and you laugh and joke and whatever, and you can joke about it and stuff. And now you got to look over your shoulder and be worried about whether somebody want to take you to court, and, just for telling a joke, you know what I'm saying? Or they can't take a joke. If you say a joke to somebody, or if you say something to somebody, they take it like it's the end of the world, and they go around and around for years and years and years about the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And nobody wants to keep doing that. We are grown. We are in our 40s. Some of us are in our 50s, 60s. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really time to let some shit go. Why are we trying to prove that we are the biggest gangster? Why are we trying to prove that, we are, we are the biggest Christian? Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. And even if you do feel that way, why does everybody else have to feel the way you feel? Why does it have to keep going on and on and on and over and over and over again? Nobody wants to keep doing that. So anyway, I just wanted you guys to know that. And like I said, I will be rolling that out. Pretty soon I'll be having a double feature where I will be on the other channel and this channel, and I will go live at the same time, drop the link, let you guys talk, and then intertwine the channels with each other after I get to another level. Right now, I'm not at the level I want to be at before I let that happen, but I'm doing pretty good. And I've been pretty busy on that. But I did get some questions on that. So I'm just letting you guys know what's been going on and what I've been doing. I had a couple of comments from viewers the other day that I wanted to go over. So let me go over that real quick. And that was for this channel. So let me go over that real quick with you guys. All the comments were from the Speakeasy and from Israel Bound. So I'm going to go into that. It was from the previous Umar video that I did. So let me go to that real quick because I thought that was crazy. Hold on one second. You guys are nuts too, by the way. But shout out to y'all because I thought that was wild. But hey, you said what you said. But let me go ahead and get into that real quick. All right, so I gotta find it. Okay. Jeez, these are all the way back here. I've gotten a lot of comments on a lot of different shit. Well, maybe they took them down. I don't know. They might have taken them. They might have taken them down, guys, because but it was a bunch of them. But they were very interesting comments, and I wanted to go over them because of that. So let me see if I can find them real quick. Let me play you guys a song. That way I can look for them, and then I will be right back to you guys. Okay, I'm going to play you guys a quick timer, and we'll be right back into it. All right, guys. Okay, I found them. All right, so hold on. Let me say hi to all of you in the chat real quick. Breaking the Culture, I appreciate you being in the building, sis. Hey, TMK, I appreciate you. One of my longest standing members, I appreciate you being in the building as well. I think I said hi to you, what you're going to do about it, and Divine 7. But I'll read you guys' comments in just 1 second. Let me go ahead and go to these comments from a video that I did the other day on Umar. Actually, it was about multiple people. It was about the Nosy Ho and the Nicki Minaj lawsuit, also Cardi B and Tasha K. And then also I threw a little Umar in there. And me throwing a little Umar in there, Israel Bound and I had a conversation that day in regards to a conversation he had with the city of Wilmington. Okay. So what he did was he called the city and he asked the city some questions in regards to the HVAC permits and what was needed in order to get the permits and so forth and so on. She ended up answering those questions and she gave him direct information on where to find that information. And that was on the City of Wilmington's website. Okay. So the goal was to go live and have that conversation, show you guys where that is, but I never had the time to do that. And Israel, we never got a chance to get back up with each other in order to call them and to show you guys where that is. But you guys can just do it yourselves if you wanted to. But either way, Israel and the Speakeasy kind of started to have a bit of a discussion in the comment section afterwards, because I said something in one of the videos that was actually not correct. And like I said, we want to stick to the facts when it comes to this Umar situation. Okay. We're not going to throw our opinions and all that shit out there. We're actually going to stick with facts. So the facts are, you do in fact need a permit to do any kind of work on any building at all, whether it's pulling an HVAC off, installing an HVAC, or any of that. You will need special permits to have any of that done. Okay. So yes, he would have needed a permit in place that you would be able to pull up in the system, okay, for him to have had that HVAC removed, as well as for him to have had the HVAC installed. Now, the technician would have been the one to get the permit pulled to begin with, okay? The permit would have included all of that all together. It would have been the HVAC removal and the HVAC installation. All of that, plus the price and the cost of the work, would have been included in everything that's on this permit, okay? So he wouldn't have needed a second permit or any of that stuff. All of this would have had to be there at the same time. What's up, Israel? I appreciate you being there. So Israel says he put on there on the message. He said there absolutely has. I'm sorry, guys. There absolutely has to be a permit to remove that unit from the roof. That's according to the city. So the speakeasy says again, whose job is it to get the permit on that type of job? The customer or the technician? Now, and then the speakeasy also says, second question is, if two different permits for removal and installation or just one permit for both. So I think I just answered two of those questions. One of them was, whose job is it to get the permit on that type of job? Would it be the customer or the technician? Well, the technician would be the customer, because the customer or the owner of the building would hire the technician who would handle all of that. They would be the ones to pull the permits. They would be the ones to get everything that needs to get done in order to get that HVAC removed and installed. Okay. And then the second question you had is, would it be two different permits for removal or installation? The answer to that, according to the city website, would be no. There would be one permit needed for any work that's done. So if there's work if the HVAC work is all together, whether it's, you're removing, and then if you're going to remove, then you're going to install. So that would all be included on one permit. Now, if they were doing electrical work and electrical wiring somewhere, that's separate from the HVAC. So that would be a separate permit. Okay. So any type of work that's going to be done would have a separate permit for whatever work is being done, according to the website. And then the speakeasy, and then Israel says, the speakeasy too, I think we've made it clear that the owner can't do any of this. And then Israel says, the speakeasy too, if you need a permit to remove a unit, then you have to get one of you want to install it the same day. You won't need a second one, but I'm sure you'll have a time frame before the work has to get a secondary one. So what difference does it make that it doesn't have, when he doesn't have any permit, which is kind of where I was at with the questions too. But then Speakeasy says, Israel bound, exactly. So the permit is not the responsibility of Umar, but the contract holder. So of course, Umar would not have a permit, which I agree. But I think these are semantics, guys. Okay. And then Israel says, the Speakeasy hit the Cash App. And then Speakeasy says, Israel, why you mad though? You wanted to do the HVAC and he told you get the F out of here, like he was DNA. You know what? He told you no thanks for the super chat. And then Israel said, Speakeasy, there's no HVAC. And y'all both had laughy emojis up. So ultimately speaking, I think what you both were getting to the bottom of is, whose responsibility would it be to get the permit to begin with? Yes, the contractor would need to get the permit, okay? And then the contractor would remove the HVAC with the crane company, and then install the HVAC with the crane company, okay? Bottom line. So that being smart and economic wise, he would get one permit for the work to get it done that day, period. That's it. So, but the bottom line is, okay, and I think this is what we're missing here, okay? Here's the ultimate bottom line. If you look up the work for that day, which King Kong Crazy has done, if you haven't been to his channel to check it out, if you look at that day, for the day that he claimed, which was the day before the block party, okay, there are no permits in place for any work to be done whatsoever at that building. None. As a matter of fact, the last time that there was a permit for work to be done at that building was last year in 2021. Okay. So that is the bottom line. Like, why he's saying there's an HVAC, or if there is an HVAC, or if somebody illegally installed an HVAC or something, I don't know. I can't answer that question, but I can give you the facts. And the facts are, there is no permit in place that would legally allow any technician to install an HVAC system the day he claimed that they did. And that's just that. That could be verified. That's not alleged. That could be looked up. Anybody could look that up, and it just is what it is, you know? And nobody can argue about that. Nobody can deny that. Nobody can get mad at the next person for saying it, because this is what the truth is. Okay? I can't say what that thing is back there. I can't say what happened, who did it, if somebody installed it, if somebody installed it illegally. I can't say. All I can say is there was no permits. That's it. And so if there's no permits, there was no work. Period. Now, if there was work, then it was done illegally. Period. And that's just that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and read y'all comments real quick, and then I'm going to get out of here. But shout out to all of y'all in the sector, everybody who be doing their thing and really trying to get out here and do their thing, you know. And like I said, if y'all really wanted to get away completely from this and not, you know, mixing and mingling, you know, what you've been doing and what you're trying to do now, you might just have to create a new channel. You know what I'm saying? And nobody knows about it. And nobody can take their current screen name and go sign up and subscribe to your channel. Because if they do, everybody that who hangs out and goes in these chats and goes everywhere, they're going to find your channel and they're going to be there and you're going to get recommended, and then you're going to be sucked right into that algorithm, and that's where you're going to be. And it's that much harder to get out of it. It really is. But shout out to y'all, and I wish everybody the best. And like I said, I'll be around. I'll be coming around anyway. But this particular channel is going to be members only. It'll be for the members. I've got a couple things that I've been working on and cooking for y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing now for this. Let me go ahead and just read y'all comments real quick. You said, hey to me. I appreciate you, Divine 7. Money to Burn. You said, hey there, Black Lounge Divine, Miss T. Pre, and fellow loungers. You said, hey to Money to Burn. Hey, Mr. TMK. Yep, finally. You said, hey, Glow Glorion. Defrauding. You said, what's up, Miss T. Pre in chat? What's up, Defrauding? I appreciate you being in the building. You said, hey there, Miss Divine 7. You said, good to know. Girl, I'm telling you, yeah, we can't do this no more. You said, very, very, very true. You kind of have to typecast. Yeah, I have to type. Yeah, definitely. You said, hey, Money to Burn. You said, what's up, DC and TMK? You said, hey, Money. Hey, RNT, I appreciate you being in the building. You said, I agree. You said, good afternoon. What's up, Breaking the Culture? You said, this is very understandable. Yes, because ain't nobody going to keep doing that shit. Like, I'm too old for this. You know what I mean? I really am. Who said, Riz Lyricist, what's happening, bro? You said, damn, I never thought of that. I learned that from a couple people. And there's a couple of content creators in this sector who actually have done that successfully and do it now. And I'm not going to name who they are. One day they'll tell you if they feel like it. But there are a few content creators in this sector who have successful channels that y'all have no idea about. Y'all couldn't even find it if you wanted to. And that's who I learned from, pretty much. You said, damn, I never thought of that. What's up, AR15? You said, hey, TMK, Money to Burn in chat. You said, hey, lady, Breaking the Culture. You said, 100 T Pre. You said, breaking mijita. You said, the sector is dead. Yes. You said, what's the channel? I want to support. I'll talk to you. I'll call you. You said, what other channel? You said, we'll go great with my members only jacket. Yes. You said, good move, Miss T Pre. Yep. That's how you get the fuck up out of this bullshit. Because I'm telling YouTube, it's a YouTube thing. It's not even y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way the algorithm works. As much as I would love to tell y'all, you know, and everything, I would be bringing all the fuckery with me over there if I did. And I ain't got time for that shit. I don't got time for that. I really don't. You said, T, I'm back Monday. We got to get on that topic you gave me. We got footage, bitch. You better fucking call me. Yes, bitch, because I got some new information for you, too, on that shit. Yes, bitch, call me. And yes, I'm looking forward to that, okay? You said, hey, Gloria. You said, hey, Breaking the Culture. You said, well, congratulations, Miss T. Enjoy the refreshing restart. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. And I definitely will. You said, did someone give me a clips page get snatched? Yeah, girl, they anti-Afro and them done got rid of that page. They made sure they put strikes on that shit. I have an idea who it was, though. I'm sure y'all think y'all know who it is too. You said, I think so, breaking the culture. You say, yep. You said, Dag, I went to catch up on the sector and couldn't find their page. Oh, yeah, that shit been going for a couple of days. You said, glad your new channel is up and successful. Thank you. I appreciate that. And what's up, Israel? What's up with you? I hope you're doing well. And you said that's correct. What I was saying is correct. Okay, that's what's up. Hey, Slater Show. You said, what's good, family? LOL. Stopping through. Hit that like. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that. You said you can remove without installing. Okay, right. But you still need the permit to do either one. You see what I'm saying? And there was no permit. You said, hope everybody's good. Yep, me too. I hope everybody's doing well today. You said, what's up, Slater Show? And the Slater Show, what's up? Israel Bound. What's up, sisters? You said, I can't with Speakeasy. You know Speakeasy, my nigga, though. That nigga crazy. You said, Speak is a nut. Hey, Stephen Knowles Carter. I appreciate you, bro, for being in the building. You said, my thing with the school, if it do open, how he going to keep all the bills paid, how the lunch program actually going to work, who going to pay the payroll. That's the thing. Like, especially if he's saying he doesn't want any state funding or he doesn't want any, it's all private funding. Yeah, I wonder how he plans on doing that too. He can't even do this stuff right. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. And I think it's right for people to have questions about it, even if they haven't donated. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of absurd. I used to say the same thing. I used to think like, well, if you haven't donated, then, you shouldn't really care. But in actuality, that's kind of just, that's kind of just absurd to say that, because if you're actually watching and you're on the outside looking in and you're paying attention, it doesn't make sense, and you should question things that don't make sense to you. Especially if somebody's coming at your neck about why you're not donated and how dare black people this and black people don't do that. That would, of course, draw you out and force you to question that person on their motives and where they're coming from, if they're not being transparent about things, but then they're coming at the community that way. You see what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, it's absurd to say that you shouldn't question him if you're not donating. You know what I'm saying? Of course you could. Of course you should. Especially if he's in your community. You said, hit the like button. Only 5 likes, but 40 here. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. Yeah, y'all get that like button up. I appreciate y'all doing that. You said, he did not know people were going to check. He knows how this game goes. Yeah, I think at this point, Umar should know, that people were going to look into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, did he really think that at this point that people were just going to take his word for it and just keep going and just, oh, yay, he got an HVAC? You thought the people, of course, were going to look into that, And as we should at this point, since he's been so non-transparent, so translucent for several years. Of course, we should look into that at this point. You said facts. Hey, Stefan. You said, can you email me the new channel? I will be announcing the new channel soon to everyone. So if you haven't already heard about it, or if you have, if you do get an email from me soon, then okay. But I'm not planning on just sending out mass emails to everybody of where it is. Either you'll have to just find it, or you'll find it when I tell the sector about it. But right now, I just don't intend on having that out there. And I have good reason for that. You said, Corey, you said, I don't think there's even a cafeteria. There ain't, but there's a gym. They ain't got nowhere to eat, but they got somewhere to be shooting in the gym. That's what they got, girl. They got the gym. Word. You said, hey, breaking the culture. Money to Burn and Device 7. What's up, Couch Potato? You said 2 steps ahead of you. Yep. My nigga. You said, what's up, Stephen Knowles Carter? You said, I might have to take your advice. I want to post gun range vids, but I don't want the professional victims or mental patients knowing about it all. Exactly. That's the way you get away from them stupid bitches. Like real nigga shit. And trust me, like I said, I've learned that from people who have successfully done that in this sector. So yes, yeah, do that. Do that. And then just the way that you're growing your, all the advice that you took on growing your channel or your previous channels, do the same thing in a different sector. And you don't have all the AASs and the Rev Gs following you everywhere. I hope that's what D. Durrell actually does. That's what he needs to do. Unfortunately, everybody kind of knows about it. And, these other channels, people are going to be looking for him and they're going to find him, But he should be able to get out here and create a channel and nobody knows anything about it. They don't even know the name of it, and they don't have anybody, you don't, and also you can't take that channel and you can't come into this sector and come into the chats with that name. You see what I'm saying? There's only 3 names that I have that the sector knows about. It's the Black Lounge channel, it's Miss T Pre, and then I have another channel called the Relax Zone that probably 5 or 6 of you have known about, okay? But y'all never see that name in the chats because I'm not in the chat with that name. But those 2 names, Black Lounge and Miss T Pre, you always see. But I would never, ever sign in to any of these content creators anywhere with my new channel. Never. Because if I did, that channel would start getting recommended to y'all. That's exactly how you stay away. So, yeah. But that's how you do that. So, yeah, you can definitely do that. You said, hey to Spottum. And you said, hey to Stefan. You said, I got it. LOL. Had to apply the YouTube card. Had to play the YouTube card. You said, or I would watch. You said, hey, Money to Burn. Howdy. You said, Spottum is true. You probably will have to do the same thing. Yes. That's how you get away from this bullshit. You said, AR, you like the AK Mini? You said, hey, Slater Show. You said the Slater Show, not really. LOL. I love pistols and ARs. AKs, not so much. Yeah, that's a heavy ass fucking artillery. You said, hey, Spottum. You said, hey, Breakin. You said, Divine. You said that new AK 47 Mini. It's nice. It's like a little pistol. Oh, really? Okay. You said nobody. Don't tell nobody. Let them find you. Exactly. Yeah, they gotta have to find me. They ain't gonna know that. And trust me, they ain't gonna be able to do it with this screen name they currently have. They ain't gonna be able to do that. You said breaking the culture. Howdy. Until later on when I'm ready for that. You said, oh Lord. You said the Slater Show. All right. You said, I'm gonna check it out. You said, Miss T Pre. So mostly what you're saying is if I want to move my channel, I need to start anew in order to catch my audience. Yes. 100% yes. If you want to not have this fuck shit going with you, which is YouTube will keep you in this algorithm. Like I said, it's not even just who you fuck with. It's not even us. It's just what YouTube does. Yes, you would have to start all over again. And it's not that hard to do. It really isn't. You said AR 15 nasty. You said, hey, breaking the culture. Hope your vacation is going well. Okay, guys. So listen, I'm going to get out of here. I do appreciate you guys. Jason Moore, what's up? You said afternoon all. I appreciate you guys for being in the building. Shout out to every single one of you for coming in and for all of you who will catch the replay. I am going to get out of here. Again, like I said, I will still be doing content. Every so often, I might go live over here and do something. But I'm particularly doing members only over here. So for those of you who are already members, check out the members only I have. And I will continue doing that kind of stuff. Other than that, guys, I don't have the energy for this fuck shit. I really don't. I ain't got time. I'll laugh and joke with y'all and hang out with y'all and stuff like that. But I ain't got time for this bullshit. Niggas trying to make money. Okay, that's it. If it ain't about money, I ain't got time for it. That shit's retarded. You said good, folks. Until next time. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys for being in the building and shout out to you guys again. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace, guys.
Let's make a home.